Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 2 of May I Scraplift You. And today Crystal has picked Chi-Town Chica, which is Sophie. And this is the layout I picked out from hers. I love the big tags and being able to use up a pattern paper like this that's got a busy pattern makes me happy because I don't do it very often. And so I thought this would stretch my norm a little by using a strongly heavy type background paper. I am using Vicki Bouton's Where To Next. I have my embellishments are dwindling, my stickers are dwindling, my paper's still hanging strong, so I need to try and get some of that used up. But I got my papers, my embellishments, this picture, and this gorgeous layout, so let's see how this goes. So I have this paper from the collection that is absolutely busy. And I really struggle using heavily patterned papers, especially on top of another heavily patterned paper. But somehow this layout that Sophie has created works, and it's got like stars in the background. It's a patriotic layout, but also Christmas, so it's kind of a really cool blend. I did like a St. Patrick's Day and Christmas layout earlier this year, and so it's kind of giving me those same vibes. So I did use this very, very heavy patterned paper with the floral, but I chose a much lighter pattern with the blue and then this other aqua. I did try like a grass green or like olive green. It's in this collection, obviously, so it's on that paper, but it just was not working with that teal. So I took another piece of teal. This is a scrap, that bigger one on the far right. It's a scrap from a 12 by 12. I cut it into like 3.5 inches wide, and then just had another paper that I can put down at the bottom to extend it by a little bit. I do have this tag that I cut out from one of the 12 by 12 papers, and it says postcard, and it's got pink on it and the black. I wanted to bring in some pink. That is my son's favorite color. So since I'm doing a layout of him, which is probably his least favorite thing, I figured I'd at least add his favorite color in there. No purple. He hates purple. So hey, here we go. I got lots of pink, added in lots of pink. I put this little enjoy card on here so I can use that for my journaling. I did ink it with some distress ink in the black soot, so it would stand out a little where it goes over the side of the tags. To cut my tags, I just cut one side and then take the piece that I cut off, flip it over to the other side so that at least, even if they're wonky, they're both wonky sides. So I'm not great at, I have punches for this. This is why I have them, but they only cut up to a 2.5 inch width, and I needed these to be wider. So I'm okay with the fact that they are not the same. Now, when I add the little embellishment in the middle to cover for where the tag hole would be, it looks even better to me. Like right now they look kind of weird, but they're gonna get covered. Right now I'm working on building some clusters and building my title. At the bottom where she has her title, hers says First Beagle and mine says Captured This Moment. And I love that I got this moment captured because my son doesn't let me take pictures of him. He came and snuggled with me on the couch while we were at the beach, because this month I am going to be documenting pictures from our beach trip 2025 to North Carolina over spring break. And so that is what day 2 is. I'm going to try, and it's not going to work every time, but like not do just the baby. His pictures are really cute, so it's hard not to. But there were other people on this trip, so I need to make sure I'm getting all my layouts documented, all my pictures documented, not just the ones of the 7-month-old who was 6 months at the time. So I get this picture documented, and it's really special to me because, like I said, he doesn't like have his picture taken very often. And I had asked my niece if she would take some pictures while we were snuggling, kind of secretively. And when he saw her after she had taken quite a few already, he said, "You're taking my picture," and like accused her. And she said, "Well, if you're going to accuse me, then I'm going to do it." So as soon as she came over there and like took this closer picture, he was covering his face. So I decided that's the one I was going to use, not the one where there are pictures. I will document those as well, but not on camera. Not that you haven't seen his face plenty. He does occasionally let me take a picture with his, show his face. Like for his birthday this year, I got a couple of good pictures and things like that. And he's in the family picture at the end of the trip and everything. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this amazing here, but this empty space where the longer tag is just seems like it needed something. So I went ahead and put it there. I do make a note on here about how I asked Jameson to come and snuggle with me, and he did, and that Natalie got caught taking pictures. I am right now using the little puffies from this collection to make the tag holes, as well as cover, like there's a tag hole on the actual tag, and then that little binder clip that I used over on the left side, I did trace that out in black because it was disappearing into the page and I didn't want that, so I traced it out in black. And then I add some hearts down here at the bottom to give them a little bit more down in that bottom corner by the title. And then on her original, she's got a little circle that's part of her title that says First Beagle to the Moon and back. And I don't have anything in that bottom right corner, but I put all these extra little embellishments with my title, like the hearts and the arrow and stuff. So I felt like I, kind of leaned in towards all of that. Here is Sophie's original that I selected to recreate and Scraplift. You should go and check her out. All of the people who Crystal put on the list, they should be listed below in the description box. I'm hoping I can remember to get all that stuff loaded in there. I am terrible at that stuff. So anyway, here is the close-up. I'm super excited to get this documented, to use a very busy patterned paper, and to have this moment documented. I hope you'll go check out everybody else who is hopping along with me. I Scraplift You, especially the lovely Crystal, who is Pineapple Papers. I'd love to give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. And I hope you'll come back and visit me again. I hope you have a great day. Hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.